Hey, what's going on? This is Sample God, and this is How'd You Make That? Now, this track right here is called Three Time. This is still older me transitioning to the newer me, like in the sense of other than just copy and paste and 808s and the hi-hats, I started putting on like MIDI tracks and starting to, you know, building from there. So let's get into this and let me show you how I made this track right here, man. And shouts out to Wizzy for giving me these vocals and blessing the world with some bangers, man. This track right here, woo! Let me show y'all. So the first thing I started off with is this sample up here. Like I said, if you want to know how my whole day went making this track, you go on Behind the Tracks and you can see my interview that I did, and it breaks down the whole day. And now I'm just showing you how I made it. So first thing I came up with, I found this sample right here. Now I like sample all the time. That's why they call me Sample God. This track right here, this sample right here is cool. I like it. It's trippy. It's different. Like it's not your normal type of spacey type of stuff. This is more like the aliens are here, but they're cool. You know what I mean? They walking down the street with us and they got the LA Rams jersey with the no lanes fitted type shit. You feel me? Cool ass aliens. But this right here is too muddy for me. It's taking up too much room. So, you know what I usually do? Cut out the low frequency and make sure you have room for the vocals to sit. But then once you do that, that takes away some of the brightness. So I gotta put some reverb to give this certain brightness. And it gives it a certain balance and certain feel. I ain't really do too much, but then I said, you know what? I need something else to give more of an ear candy. So I found this other sample. This sample right here is doing too much. If you hear it already, it's overpowering my original sample. So I said, nah, I'm not gonna do that to me nor the listener. So I put reverb. Now it's giving a certain bounce with the eeriness, like it's matching the other eeriness. So then I said, you know what? Let me keep it, but take frequency out, but I still want the eeriness some type of way. So then it seems a little bit too low for me. I put a one knob and I put it a little louder. Not too much, but loud enough that it's talking to us, like we hear it. Then I gotta put a little bounce to it, a little pan in. So now it's more, it's just traveling. And I always tell anyone, man, use panning to the max. This right here is just, use that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if I ain't teach you nothing. I'm gonna teach you pan. That's the point of stereo, is to use it all. So next thing I come up with, found another sample, old guy. It sounds like some old school blues guy that's like in pain. Like it's like an old person that's like, I'm tired of how this shit is going. Help me. It's like you feel the pain in his voice. So he's like telling the alien, help me, nigga. So, you know, put that reverb on that bitch. Just presets. And then after that, I take out some of the frequency because like I said, I need the artist to have his room. So I took out some lows, took out the 2K for the artist's voice could sit, but I raised the 1K just a little bit for he can still have his presence still in the track. But mainly the artist's presence more important. So I come up there with the one knob, it ain't take that much out, but just enough to muffle him, but just a little bit more. And it scopes, to me, it scopes something out that the artists could relax and do what they do. So now we coming up here with the hi-hats. Here's the pattern. And like I said, this preset wasn't too crazy. I just think use the preset that comes with it when you like open up the MIDI kit. Like I said, it's not really too much. If you look at these, I don't even think this shit even shit for EQ. But yeah, it's the preset. I ain't put too much. Just make a little reverb, give it a little space. You know what I mean? Bounce a little bit. Then you come with the plus clap. And then, you know me, like I said, I'll bring a clap like every other bar or whatever. And just to give it a nice little presence. And it's like, okay. See, it's all low. But then when the next one comes, and it's like, okay, you probably don't realize it in the moment, but when you play it right now, you hear it, bro. Depends how much I'm paying attention, but now next thing I got this percussion. I started making my own percussion, started making my own things. I started getting comfortable with it. Tell you, man, I'm gonna drop me a drum kit one day, man. I'm gonna drop it on the NoLanesForever.com. I'm gonna be dropping drum kits very soon, so y'all stay tuned, man. So I bring this little percussion pin to the left. It's not doing too much. Like I said, I don't like things muffling things and making it kind of difficult for the artist to breathe and have room. So I take a lot of frequency out, especially on this open hi-hat that I open hi-hat. I take a lot of muddiness out for, like I said, the artist can have his room. And then I gotta come with the kick. Shouts out to this plus kick. Like I said, this was a kick that I use a lot. And you see the kick pattern. Like I said, I'll tell you another story for another day. But niggas that don't like showing their kick patterns, like niggas don't got ears and we can't hear it. Like another story. So, like I said, here's the 808. Like I said before, I used to put the 808s, it would be blue. Now it's more MIDI now. So let's start it from the beginning. And this 808 gives us this spacey 808 feel too. It's like the way it leaves is very eerie. And then I came up with another 808 to bounce after that. It's more of an aggressive. It's like you have the first one is more like a alien 808. This one is more of a human 808. And then after that, I come with like an 808 kick type shit. It just helps the kick punch a little bit more. This is Young B mix and mastering. If this is a newer me, it'll sound way different, but I'm showing y'all my imperfections. Show y'all I ain't perfect. This is Young B, but I've grown into a beast. But hey, man, this is the track, man. This is that song, 3 Time, man. Shout out to Wizzy. I appreciate him. I appreciate y'all watching this and listening to it, man. Let's get to another one.